Welcome to the inaugural episode of the Falcon Sports Update with Ben Chadwick. I'm Ben Chadwick, and today we're going to be talking to some members of the baseball and volleyball clubs here at St. Joe's. So first off, we're going to be talking to the baseball program. I'm joined by Jimmy Mulvaney, Jack Hearn, and Coach Murray. And Jimmy, we'll start with you. With all the seniors that will be graduating after this year, has there been a sort of special chemistry among the juniors in order to prepare for the incoming year?
Yeah, last year we had a really young team, and it was kind of cool, but we had a slow start, getting to know each other and kind of picked it up as we went through the season. But now we kind of have that chemistry built already. We have a lot of older guys, Jack being one of the leaders, got guys like Josiah, Donovan, Golden. So we were able to get off to a hot start. We have that chemistry built, and we know we have something special going. So there's a good feeling within the group that we're able to win a lot this year. So with the older guys being around, they're good leaders, got a lot of team chemistry going, and we're excited to get into the playoff part of the year.
Yeah, definitely. And like you mentioned, Jack, you are a senior. So knowing that this is your last year, is there anything you look back on and appreciate through your years with this Falcon team?
Yeah, I look back on all the times that we're not on the field, which is kind of silly, but just hanging out at lunch, playing basketball with my friends is the stuff I'm gonna miss, because on the field we're on the same page, but I just like hanging out with my friends.
And then moving on to you, Coach Murray, with how successful the team has been so far, what are some of your goals in order for this team in terms of the GMC and the last Tournament of Champions where we're going to have?
Yeah, I mean, to Jimmy and Jack's point, we were a young team last year. I thought it was big for us to be able to win the GMC tournament last year with a lot of young guys, kind of win that first title as a group together. And then we set expectations a little bit differently. The last time we made a very good state tournament run in 2019, we had to go on the road 3 consecutive games to Bishop Eustace CBA and St. Augs in a really tough state section. So our first goal was to win our division, which we did. We're 13-0 in the division. The second piece had a big win yesterday against Steiner for some power points. The state seeds the tournament based on power points. So our primary goal to go deep in the state tournament is to have to, make teams get on a bus and come play us here at St. Joe's. So getting closer to making sure that we get home state playoff games, and then just be as prepared as we can, playing a difficult schedule to try to win, the couple of tournaments that we get to play at the end of the year.
Yeah, and I know the team, Coach Murray, just headed down to Washington to play Georgetown Prep. So were there any expectations going into that? I know you tied them 1-1. So is the team happy with that, or a little disappointment there?
I think there were two things at play, and they were mentioned by the guys just before Jack and Jimmy. Part of it was going and playing a really good team, getting out of the state during spring break. We didn't have enough time with some of our league schedule to maybe get down to Florida or Myrtle Beach and do a full week. So we thought somewhere we could hop on a bus and go a few hours away. But to Jack's point, I think the bigger piece there for a team that we know is going to be pretty good and kind of be standing there at the end in the tournament, an opportunity to go see some stuff together. Have those kind of team bonding experiences in a hotel room, hanging out. Some of the off the field stuff was probably more important than the baseball, but yeah, got to split with a really good team and learn a little bit about ourselves along the way.
Yeah, in terms of the rest of the regular season that you guys have, are there any games that you and the team are highlighting for the rest of the season?
Yeah, I mean, again, in the experience realm, this Saturday, weather pending, we're supposed to be down at the Trenton Thunder Stadium playing Hun, who's the best prep team in the state, and plays a really talented schedule. Great opportunity for us on and off the field there. Tuesday night, senior night, we're playing at TD Bank Ballpark with the Somerset Patriots. So a couple stadium games that are always fun for the guys get to play, and then round out the league schedule. And then the most fun part of the year is obviously the tournaments as we get going. And they start a little less than 2 weeks from now. So home stretch, it goes very quickly from early season to a couple weeks away from tournaments. So it happens very fast.
Just want to thank you guys for coming on and wish you the best of luck with the rest of the season. And then coming on, we're going to have John Tulin of the in a little bit. Oh, there he is. So, John, with the volleyball team just clinching the Red Division title and you being a senior, is there a sort of leadership role that you feel that you're going to have to come into for the rest of the way?
The connection's kind of bad here. Ben, can you repeat your question, please?
Yeah. With the volleyball team clinching the Red Division title, you being a senior and one of the leaders on the team, is there any leadership role that you feel like?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the rest of that question. The connection
we're
really
kind of
bad.
going in and out
Can you
right
repeat
now.
it?
So, with the volleyball team just clinching the Red Division title, are there any? Is there a leadership position that you think you're going to have to assume alongside the other seniors this year in order to get the team getting some success over in the postseason?
Yeah, so we have 3 co-captains on our team, and all 3 of us, which are me, Jacob, Franco, and Mike Weekham, all 3 of us kind of split the leadership pretty evenly, and all of us work really well together as a team. All of us pitch in, all of us share our ideas. When we all huddle together before a game, you know, we say a quick Hail Mary, and then we all say our thoughts, say what we need to focus on through this game, and depending on what opponent that we face. And all of us work really, really well together as a team. And I think the leadership is fantastic amongst us all.
And with such a successful year so far, you guys are 20-3 on the year. Are all eyes focused and set on the postseason, on that GMC tournament, or are there still a couple of games that you have left that you're worried about for the rest of the year?
Well, we take the season one game at a time. I mean, today we got a quad at home, and we're really trying to focus up on that because we got some good competition against that team. But I mean, of course, we're all hungry for the GMC title and beyond. When we eventually go to the state tournament, we want to win it all this year. We're really hungry for it.
No, that's awesome. Same thing with you guys. I wish you the best of luck with the rest of your season, and same with the baseball. I hope you guys can do really well and serve the school proud in the GMC tournament and tournament champions. So thanks for joining us, John.